3, 2, 1, 0. Hey guys, Weather and Toilets Productions 7171 here, and welcome back to another video. This time, it's who will get the most snow this winter. Not going to spend too much time on each slide. Before I start this video, I would like to say that I would highly appreciate any more subscribers. This is so I can try to fulfill my short-term goal of 100 subscribers by January 1st of 2020. Try to express how you feel about the video by clicking the like button. If you dislike it, that is okay. And if you don't have any strong feelings about it, that's also fine. Comments are always encouraged, and I'll always welcome any constructive criticism, but absolutely no negative comments are allowed, as those will immediately be deleted by me. Please excuse any minor inaccuracies I may have made in creating the temperature, precipitation, and snowfall anomaly outlooks, as well as my overall winter forecast and my outlook on who will see the most snow this season. I created these outlooks using the Microsoft Paint program, and this is absolutely nowhere near a perfect forecast, as I've made several errors creating the outlooks, like many forecasters do, like all forecasters do. Sorry about that. So this video was inspired by YouTube users MBGC Combo and Direct Weather, both of which I give credit to for my inspiration to make this video. Sources I've used to gather information include the Climate Prediction Center, the National Weather Service, International Research Institute for Climate and Society, or IRI Columbia. Some snapshots from a few YouTube videos pertaining to the 2019 and 20 winter outlook, the outlook on who will see the most snow this winter, 2019 to 2020. So starting off, let's look at the CPC IRI probabilistic ENSO outlook. How is this going to affect our weather, you may ask? Well, ENSO-neutral conditions may tend to lead to cooler than normal conditions across the northern and eastern U.S. and warmer and wetter than normal conditions across the southern U.S. So ENSO-neutral forecast probabilities, our forecast percentage ranges are supposed to be in the mid-70s, mid-70% in September, October, November, dropping off to mid-50% December, January, February 2019 to 2020, then increasing to low 50s in December, January, February, mid-50s% in January, February, March, and then remaining just about steady with if not a slight increase in ENSO-neutral forecast probabilities to upper 50s percentage range. So overall, Climate Prediction Center, or CPC synopsis, the ENSO-neutral conditions are favored during the Northern Hemisphere fall 2019, about an 85% chance, continuing through the spring 2020 season. Sorry about that. Sorry for having to say 2019 instead of 2020. That is just a little typo I've made. I meant to type continuing through spring 2020 instead of 2019. This was updated on October 10th of 2019, which is about 5 days ago. So the Climate Prediction Center Institute IRI Columbia ENSO model predictions. So as you can see, no, I don't want that. So the light green line So this is all just... So it's just a bunch of models combined. All we're concerned about is the light green line. So the light green line shows SC surface temperature anomalies, or SST anomalies, between up to 0.5 degrees above average, which would indicate an El Nino, which would, I take that back, that would indicate a neutral. So that's within a neutral range of plus or minus between negative 0.5 and positive 0.5 degrees Celsius anomaly. This has been updated on the 19th of September 2019. As what I just told you, ENSO-neutral conditions are defined as between positive 0.5 and minus 0.5 degrees Celsius sea surface temperature anomalies. ENSO alert status is inactive as of October 13th, 2019. Average snowfall map, continental U.S. If you live in the south, you'll see won't see any snow at all. No, I don't want to end the show. I am not. It must go on, as they all say. So if you live in the southern U.S., like from areas south of the Texas Panhandle, like much of Texas and southern Oklahoma on east, you most likely will not see any snow at all. You typically don't see snow at all. So the area I mapped with that orange ellipse is the areas that's at risk, at highest risk for seeing 48 to over 150 inches of snow. That's the typical, at least. If you live in the Dakotas or Nebraska, or if you live in the portions in the Midwest, you'll see the general trend here is more snow north, less snow south. If, for example, take this, if you live in Iowa, like I do, not telling where, which Iowans can expect to see 18 to 24 inches in the south, 18 inches of snow, up to 42 inches. That's how much they can expect to typically see in a year. 365 days. And those reds and blues and purples and pinks are absurd. But that's how much snow the mountains receive. And look at that. The Great Lakes, all northern and western parts of the Great Lakes, such as the New York area, such as upstate New York, tend to receive about the same amount of snow as the Rocky Mountains do per year. So sea surface temperature anomalies, which is off the western coast, northwest coast of South America. So you can see sea surface temperature anomalies are ranging from 0.5 to as low as 2 degrees below average. Sorry for any delay here. The sea surface temperature anomalies are ranging from minus 0.5 to minus 2 degrees to within minus 0.5 to minus 0.2 degrees of average anomalies in degrees Celsius. This is updated the 2nd of October 2019. Probably won't be updated for a good while after that. Advance to the next animation. So this is what an ENSO-neutral winter pattern looks like. So there's a Pacific jet stream. that obviously starts in the Pacific Ocean like it's named and moves in moves east or northeast towards the Pacific Northwest. And then the polar jet stream, however, starts in northern Canada. And then so this is the best approximation to the line so this is the best approximation to the line that's provided. The line in orange is my best approximation of a polar jet stream, which does not take all those twists and turns. It brings cold conditions to the north of the jet and wet, warm conditions to the south of the jet. So these red and green colors are typically what an ENSO-neutral winter pattern looks like in the south. Sorry about that. They represent warm, respectively represent warm for the red and wet for the green. And the subtropical jet stream starts in the tropics towards Hawaii and moves northeastward towards the southern U.S. So the Climate Prediction Center in RI Columbia and the forecast probabilities are at anywhere between, excuse me, the highlighter is probably not the best tool for this. I could just switch to the pen. So ENSO-neutral probabilities starting in September, October, November are initially at 87%. October, November, December they dropped down significantly to 71%. November, December, January to 65%. December, January, February 62. January, February, March 60. And lastly, February, March, April 59%. Again, this is about the 2019 to 2020 winter, not any other winter. So these are the forecast probabilities for why not circle the La Nina probabilities as well, and the La Nina and ENSO. I don't want that dialog box obstructing my view. So, second preliminary winter 2019 to 2020 temperature anomaly outlook. Take that back. It's just preliminary. Areas that I've marked within this red chevron are either slightly above average temperatures for Texas to Washington State, for South Texas to Western Washington State, and more noticeably above average from Southwest Oregon to Southwest Texas. And no, I don't want that. I don't want the dialog box blocking my view. So slightly above average temperatures and slightly below average temperatures are not too noticeable. The warmth or chill will not be as noticeable, but it'll still be there. It'll still be within the areas that and then as you start heading towards the Rockies, you get an Appalachian and the Carolina and northern Arkansas and much of the Carolinas region. You'll start seeing below average temperatures, slightly below average. As you head east from Montana to the southern Appalachian, much of basically the entire Appalachian Mountain Range, you will see slightly below average temperatures. That's what the blue and lavender colors mean. And then as you head towards the dark purple line, you start seeing well below average temperatures, like very cold. This is my precipitation anomaly outlook. So areas like that I've marked within this crazy orange line chevron combination will see moderately above average precipitation, noticeably above average precipitation. Sorry if I had my left hand covered a microphone for a little bit, it just about fell asleep. So areas wet to the west, surrounding the dark green contour, are within a slightly above average precipitation contour. That means it'll be slightly wetter than normal, but not too noticeably wet. So this is equal chances. This is slightly below average precipitation. If you see below average precipitation like you will in the southwest, you won't see much, if any, snow, even if you do see cold. Okay, moving on now. My very first preliminary winter 2019-2020 snowfall anomaly outlook. So I only have enough confidence to input a slightly below average snowfall area for Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona, because, well, there's not enough forecaster confidence. But I'm not a meteorologist, only a YouTuber who's interested in weather. So this is equal chances for near above or below average snow. This area is that I marked with in this long orange line, kind of snake-like. Those areas will see a slightly above average snowfall. So if you live in Montana, all the way down to northern South Carolina, you'll see slightly above average snowfall. So if you see 18 inches of snow, you'll typically see 12 to 18 inches of snow within a year. You'll probably see 16 to 24 inches. So this is moderate. So moving on to the next dark blue contour, which I marked with yet another orange line, is more noticeably above average snowfall, so it'll be snowier than normal in this area, and which includes eastern portions of the Great Lakes, the northern portions of the Ohio Valley, the Virginias, and northern North Carolina, as well as southern and eastern portions of the Mid-Atlantic and West Pennsylvania. And then moving on, we have an even darker contour of blue. You see that much of the Northeast and from Northeast West Virginia all the way to the northwestern half of Maine, let's just put it that way, we'll see fairly above average snowfall this winter. So this is not a winter forecast video, so I'll just go through this quick. Frigid with clippers in this so frigid with clippers in the area starts with the first orange line. Pink. Second line I marked Arctic invasions. Third. No, I don't want that. Winter battle zone. Fourth. Rainy. Not very extremely little, if any, snow. Wet. Pretty much no snow at all. Sixth. Dry to normal La Nina conditions. seventh area, I don't have much time for this, is warmer than average. This area is mountain snow. Or I forgot, this area is warmer than average. In this area, with the two orange lines, we're expecting the worst of this. With this orange line, we're expecting the worst of winter. And this area is active lakes. That means you'll be seeing a lot more lake effect. That means you may be seeing more lake effect snow than normal. In this area, some big coastal storms. This is getting really long. Sorry about that. Moving on now. And my final result is, drum roll please. Dun 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 dun. This is my winter outlook on who will see the most snow this season. So if you live in southwest Oregon to southern and western Arizona, you'll see the least snow. In between the contour, either slightly less or more snowy than normal anomalies, you'll see equal chances for snow. Above, near snowy or less snowy than normal conditions. So, and if you live north of the blue line, north of this orange line, you'll see slightly above average snow. East of this line, noticeably to moderately snowier than normal. Purple, much snowier than normal. And if you live within the pink contours, so I find distracting by just drawing random lines. I apologize for that. If you live within any of the pink contours, which you might not be able to see very well because that image is so small, you'll see the snowiest conditions this winter. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you express how you feel by commenting and or liking. Also, consider subscribing to those. All those things are entirely up to you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.